Good evening and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. Here we are then, we're actually in the Virtual Racers Club. We're on the VRC channel. They've got nicer toilet paper over here, I've got to say, it's a bit softer. So it's lovely, it's right plush here. Get comfortable here. And why I'm on the Thursday nights, because I could not pass up the chance to talk about this series that we're just about to run. One of the mad fools in the VRC lab has cooked up this idea of having a 1 series championship using the Subaru Isle of Man time attack. It's a crazy piece of machinery and it's just a beast. And we're going to have a 10-week championship of just luscious Scoobies with that beautiful engine sound they've got. We've got a lot of new faces here, so I'm looking forward to seeing what the racing's like. At the moment, in first place, we've got IR Graham, who we know from the Max 5 series, and we know he's good. He's dominated that series, so he's come to turn his hand on the Subarus, see how they go for that. In second place, in the Vodafone liveried Scoob, we've got Koi Carp. Oh, he's been oofed out of second now by Shadow Rider. I don't know, Shadow Rider, that looks lovely. Does that not look lovely? So the format's going to be, you're never going to guess. Every week it's got a different style format. We're going to have like 1 hour endurance race, I think, at Bathurst at one point. Tonight we're going to have a 15-minute practice here at the Red Bull Ring, and then we're going to have, I think it's a 10-minute qualifying, and then we're going to go straight into 3 sprint races, 3 15-minute races, and it's going to be mad. It's going to go off. I'm not going to be able to keep up with it. These cars are going to be all over the place. Look, already you can see just getting around the corner, it's impossible. So yes, 3 15-minute races, and 2 of those, I believe, are going to be in the wet. So what a treat. You can see Shadow Rider there getting all over the curbs. Quick Carp's got back ahead of Shadow Rider with the times, but this is only practice, so we're not taking too much notice of those times. Skyjacker in the Monster in just gone up second actually, so it's a mighty fine lap, I suppose. Only 2/10 off IR Graham with a 46.2. It's a fine looking car. In 5th at the moment, just on his outlet. Oh, he's on his fast lap now. His King Shot. I was going for Cyber Gypsy, to tell you the truth. There we go. Cyber Gypsy in the traditional Subaru colours. Oh, sideways around there, beautiful stuff, but couldn't pick it up. So we've seen King Shot. We'll get round to you, don't worry. There's Alphanut in the Purple Monster. That's not me being rude at all. You're going to hear me say Purple Monster probably a lot during this season, but that's Alphanut with the matching helmet. It's great. So everyone's out there trying to find their feet, find where there's any grip. We're all on wet tyres. I'll keep an eye on that, but I believe we're all going to be on wet tyres, full wets. There's no intermediates here. There's standing water everywhere. There's Homesick Alien. He's doing really well in the GTMC at the moment. I notice he's second in the table. So we've got the big hitters from Max 5. Here is IR Graham, and the biggest hitter from the GTMC, 2 series that we run, is Homesick Alien. I'm very interested to see how IR Graham and Homesick, the dynamic of them two work on the track, because I believe them two will be battling. Oh yes, there will be battles. Jokus, also from taking part in our Max 5 league. He's got a lovely, I believe that's, oh, we did put it in the messages, it's a replica of another Polish driver in the rally. In 10th place, let's have a look at Iron Bobber. It's a nice livery as well. They're going to run 2 different liveries, one for tarmac, one for mud. Yeah, we're going on mud. It's going to be cracking. People are still joining up. It should be a full room. The sign up was full. We've got about 9 minutes left till qualifying. Kyle Graham's got a fair few laps under his belt now. It looks like he's getting the hang of this. At 47, 45, 44, 45. So yeah, he's finding his feet there. And Skyjacker, his fastest lap was 8 tenths behind, but he's waiting now. 45.7 he's managed. I think we'll have a look to see if there's anyone whose car we can go in. 7. Homesick's always good for that sort of business. Oh, and yeah, these cars have got DRS. As you can see down at the bottom of the screen there, you can see the DRS flashing. That means Homesick has deployed his DRS. I believe when you get up to about 3rd gear, it goes like a different shade of grey, meaning that you have the option to use it, or white in this case. You have the option to use it, and then you allocate a button on your wheel, and you can open a flap on the back. I don't know if we'll see it. I don't know if he's going to use it. No, they've not gone that forward thinking of it. Well, he's not used it up straight though. It's there. Overtaking IR Graham. There's IR Graham overtaking Homesick. Telling you, them two are going to be interesting this whole season, this whole 10-week season. I can tell you some of the places we're going to be doing it. It's if you give me a second, I'll just get it up on the race pad. Tell you exactly whereabouts we are. Yes, I'm just flicking to the pages now. We're sitting on board with Homesick, just behind IR Graham. Homesick's probably seeing some of where IR Graham's finding some grip, getting any pointers from him. I think he's seen him racing in the Max 5 and he's been quite impressed with how he can run. Here we go then. Round 1, we're here at the Red Bull Ring for a free 15-minute timed race. It's going to be held at 10:45 in the morning in the rain, 1:15 in the afternoon it's sunny, and then 5:30 in the evening at rain. Round 2 is going to be the Nürburgring, and that's going to be 1 60-minute race. That's going to be fun. That's one to watch out for. Round 3, Colorado Springs, Lake 2, 4 times 10-minute races. That's going to be muddy, dirty, and filthy fun. Got to catch that. Round 4, Lago Maggiore, is for 2 20-timed races. Round 5, Suzuka, for another 1 60-minute race. Round 6 is at Sardinia in the windmills for 3 15-minute races in the dirt. Round 7 is at Mount Panorama, or Bathurst to the rest of us, for a 1 50-minute race. Round 8 is at Brands Hatch, Indy, 1 15-minute race, and GP for a 30-minute race. Round 9, Kyoto Yamagawa is 1 15-minute race, and Miyabi for 2 20-minute races. And I've seen some races around Miyabi lately, and it is crazy. That's going to be brilliant. Round 10, back in the mud, Colorado Springs, 1 10-minute race and 1 45-minute race. So the season ahead is just, it's delicious looking. Now we'll have a look around the cars. I think more people have joined. We've got Shadow Rider up at the front with a 45.9 in this practice, in the RAF liveried Subaru. Looks great, that car, really does. 92. We'll have to roll around. Oh, look at me, I'm leaving that up, getting rid of that. So yeah, Shadow Rider in the RAF car, it's looking great. Homesick in the Repsol Subaru. Koi car, third fastest with 147.0, and the Vodafone, that's nice. That green and red really look cool together. So you know, can give you some of these as well. People's helmets, see their names, get familiar in all our new surroundings. Trying to do a good job. There's King Shot. It's a nice looking vehicle. Yes, it's looking good. Number 19 car. We have Jokas. Number 80 car. The matching helmet, very good. It's gone all out. He's gone all out. Means business. 7th fastest, 4/10 behind King Shot at the moment. I think I've seen everyone just using wet tyres at the moment. Dino, we'll call him. We're not going to bother with that first part. EK9 Dino. Oh, that's a lovely looking car, Dino. Give you one of these. Oh, this is exciting. These are all new. Ooh, very good. He's using his DRS. As you can see, the red flashing light just above where the lights and the traction control parts are of the dashboard. You can see DRS, and I'm sure it goes plain white when after the third. Red when you deploy it. We've got Smiley. Is he a teammate? No, I've already seen Smiley, haven't I? Have I? This is where I start questioning things. Is there someone else with the same livery? Have I got teammates going on here? Oh, what have I pressed? Oh, we've started qualifying now. Sitting on board with Skyjacker, waiting to go out onto the track. Someone, IR Graham's going out nice and early. Setting up his stall. Making sure he's got his ducks in order. So Graham's out onto the track. He's got no spray to worry about, but I imagine everyone's going to spread themselves out. There's Shadow Rider. He's a little bit in the bunch. There's a couple there grouped up. There's Koi Carb, Homesick, tucked up behind him. King Shot and Smiley have got the same liveries. They're teammates. There we go. See? I'm very cool. So cool. I knew I'd get on top of that little mystery. So, we've got 13 guys. There's Alphanaut in the Purple Monster doing his outlap. Smiley in the pits. He's coming out now. One of those. Teammate to King Shot. Boom. See, we're rolling with it already. That's with the GT Logitech livery cars, unless they just really look similar. IR Graham's still on his outlap. Koi and Homesick sticking close together. Maybe Homesick thinks he can get a little tow in the 77 Repsol. That's a sweet looking car. No, he's backing off now. We can see he's backing off now. Giving Koi a bit of space. Homesick now. IR Graham started his fastest lap. He's braking down into the first corner, cutting the apex as much as you possibly dare. Will he deploy a bit of DRS down this straight? It's there for him. He's not using it. 150 marker boards, brake in, feathering that accelerator down to first, second gear, crawling through that corner. That corner can bite. That corner can bite so badly. We're just crawling through it. Got no one's time to go by. This is the first time. Graham will be setting the benchmark for everyone else to go against. That's such a tight corner. You go into it, you don't realise. You've got to kill as much speed as possible. then you're just down on the accelerator, just trying to get through. And this corner onto the curb. It's done everything right so far. It's all textbook. Looks like home 6 Koi Carp after giving him a bit of space. Not enough to affect his lap maybe, hopefully. Further back, Skyjacker, they're all sliding through this corner. All of them are... Oh, there's some sliding more than others. There's Alpha, I'm Bobber. Oh, it's lovely. It's like car porn for me. Flicking through these. Cyber Gypsy a little bit further back. Dino. Noxie. We haven't seen Noxie yet. This is nice. Oh, that's nice. Super flow. And IR Graham set the first time with a 145.3. That's great stuff. Koi Carp 146.4. Homesick with a 145. Oh, King Shot's just gone in with a 145.3. Only 3/10 faster than a Homesick. There's still times coming in. 48.5 from Jokers. Bob has done 49.4. Where's this putting people? So IR Graham the fastest with a 45.3. King Shot second with a 45.3. Homesick Alien 45.6. Cyberpunk's just done a 51.4. Fourth Skyjacker Dino's just put a 48.3 in. That must have done well for him. Seventh Skyjacker is in fourth with a 46.0. Fifth, Koi Carp, very good, 46. Someone at Noxie's put a 47.5 in. So Koi Carp is sitting in fifth with a 46.4. It can all change any minute. Alpha Nuts first lap was good for sixth, 46.4. Smiley's just done a 50.2. Noxie with a 47.5. Dino's popped into the pits. Maybe he's going to try inters or something. Jokers out there with a 48.5, sitting in 9th place. 10th place is Iron Bobber with a 49.4. Smiley in 11th with a 50.2, but he's 1.5 seconds up on that. He's coming back. And in 12th, Cyber Gypsy with a 151.4, and Shadow Rider in 13th with a 54.2. IR Graham's gone faster yet again with a 45 dead. Is he going to get it into the 44s, we ask? He's 3/10 faster than King Shot, who's the next fastest person on the track with a 45.3. It looks like he's had a wee off. Oh, Skyjacker's done a 45.9. That's still good for fourth, but hasn't put him any higher. Home 6 coming round now. He's done a 45.6, but his last one was a 47.5. Shadow Rider's gone faster, 49.4. Shadow Rider then goes into 11th. He's taken a lot more time off that. He's only 100th off of Iron Bobber. King Shots still second fastest with a 45.3. Homesick with a 45.6, but his last lap he couldn't better it. Skyjacker there. Oh, Noxie's gone faster again. Noxie's gone up 7th with a 47.3. He's a 10th ahead of Dino, and only 8 seconds, ahead of Dino, and only 8/10 behind Alpha. Smiley's gone faster. We'll find Smiley. He's in 8th. He's in 8th. He's just slipped it in behind Noxie. 7/10 ahead of Dino by 4/10. So tight. Up ahead, Graham's only 3/10 ahead of King Shot. King Shot's only 3/10 ahead of Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien is only really 3/10 ahead of Skyjacker. Koi Carp is only 4.5 behind Skyjacker. Alpha Knight in 6th, only 300ths behind Koi Carp's time. IR Graham set, and oh, he's broken the 45s. He's a 44.942, which is still only 4/10 ahead of King Shot. King Shot is coming round to finish his lap. What's his lap time going to look like? Oh, he got a penalty. It's tough luck. Home 6 done a 45.2. That's put him into second, only 3/10 behind IR Graham. Skyjacker's gone faster, but he can't break that fourth. He can't get ahead of King Shot or Homesick. It's getting frustrating. Oh, Shadow Rider's just gone into 5th place with a 45.8. He's only 3/10 behind Skyjacker, and then 4.5 tenths ahead of Koi Carp. Iron Bobber's gone faster with the 49.0 and Jokers with the 47.7. It's getting even hotter down the end here. 47 there. Cyber Gypsy's gone to 47.6. Just jumped ahead. These guys are shuffling around. So Cyber Gypsy in 9th. Oh, someone else has moved. Noxie's gone even higher. Noxie in 6th. He's moved up ahead of Koi Carp. They're all shifting around now. IR Graham in 1st place, 3/10 ahead of Homesick. Homesick 900ths ahead of Kingshot. Kingshot 2/10 ahead of Skyjacker. Skyjacker 2.5 ahead of Shadow Rider. Shadow Rider is only 2/10 ahead of Noxie. Imagine this race, they're so on lap with each other. Dino's just gone to 48.2. We'll see where he is when we get there. Koi Carp in 7th. 2.5 behind Noxie, 1.5 ahead of Alpha Nut, who's in 8th, who's 1 second ahead of Cyber Gypsy. Cyber Gypsy is only 3/10 ahead of Jokers, and Jokers is 2/10 ahead of Smiley. He's only 2/10 ahead of Dino in 12th, and Dino's 8/10 ahead of Iron Bobber. So, wow. That's a lot of cars, all very close to each other. IR Graham did manage to go faster. We've only got 45 seconds left of practice, so these three are definitely going to get another lap. This lap, I mean. So Skyjacker. Oh, I think everyone should get round. Shadow Rider, Noxie. Alpha Nut's gone faster. Stayed in 8th place behind Koi Carp. These are all going to get laps. Where's the... Yeah, they're all going to get another lap in, but it will be their last lap. Smiley might not make it across the line. 7 seconds. It's going to be tight. He's sitting in 11th. He's done a 47.9. He's 3 seconds off a pole, but only 2/10 off a Joe Cass. He's gone in. So let's watch IR Graham on his last lap. See if he can. He's up. He's 4.474 seconds up. This is really compounding his speed. Second, Homesick. 45.2. Closest guy. Dino just went faster with the 47.5. That'll put him in 10th. So that's a great day's work. Homesick. We can't see him go past the sector. Oh, no. Graham goes round, finished with a 144.385. Wow. Here comes Homesick now on his final flying lap. See what he can put in. And it's a 45.7. Got Kingshot, only 900ths. He's only got to find 900ths to get ahead of Homesick. Comes across. Oh no. And Skyjacker, can he make a final surprise? He's coming round. To compound his 4th. There's a whole group of guys coming round here. He comes across the line. Oh no. No one's better in their time at the end here. Good luck. So Noxie ended up in 6th. So quickly go through him. Oh no, Iron Bob has gone faster. IR Graham, pole. Homesick 2nd. Kingshot 3rd. Skyjacker 4th. Shadow Rider 5th. Noxie in 6th. Koi Carp in 7th. Alpha Nut in 8th. Cyber Gypsy in 9th. He looks like he's still on a run. I don't know if he can go faster, but he's in 9th at the moment. Dino is in 10th. Jokas in 11th. Smiley 12th. Iron Bobber 13th. But looks like Cyber Gypsy, he's wiggling, I think he's just having a play out there. Yeah, he's just having a play. So, I rushed through all that for no reason. IR Graham with a 144.385, sits on pole for the first race. Homesick Alien alongside him with a 145.2, 8/10 behind. They'll all be wondering where he found that grip and speed from in these beasts in the wet. Kingshot in 3rd. He's only 9/10 off that pole. There's only 900. So there's nothing between him and Homesick. There could be a battle there between the car 77 and car 19. There's one to watch out for. Skyjacker done a great position. 4th. Shadow Rider in 5th. Noxie in 6th. And here we go. Here we go. Here we go at Red Bull Ring in the wet with 13 nutters behind the wheel of a Subaru Isle of Man TT, a time attack. We're waiting for the lights. I don't know if we'll see them. I don't think there's anywhere we can go. Lights are on. We're sitting on board with Noxie. We're off. Noxie's had a great start. Everyone's looking good. IR Graham's still in the lead. Homesick, Kingshot, Skyjacker, they're all in the same place. Noxie's moved above Shadow Rider. They all look like they've got through the first corner. That is a test in itself. It looks good. Oh no, Koi Carp looks like he had an off. There's a bit of bump in there with Dino and not Alpha Nut. It must be it's not Smiley. So up ahead, IR Graham leading the pack from Kingshot. Oh, we've lost Homesick. Homesick's down. Homesick's dropped right down. Looks like he's had to come right off the corner, the accelerator in one of the corners. It's a bit early days to be watching, but we've got to wonder what happened. He was already quite far down when the replay starts, so there's nothing there really for us to see. So back to the race. Oh no! Oh no! Someone else is down. IR Graham still leading. Shadow Rider is now in second place in the RAF Subaru. Noxie's up to third. Homesick's dropped down, but he's coming back. Cyber Gypsy's up to fifth. Alpha Nut's up to sixth. Skyjacker's dropped. Kingshot's right down. He's had a fall. Iron Bobber, he was near the back. So oh! Looks like someone had a big off. Dino in 9th. Skyjacker down to 10th. You've got to keep your eye open. They're moving around all over the place. Kingshot 11th. That's who we saw going off. He's with his teammate Smiley and Koi Carp. Oh, he's having a struggle keeping that car planted. IR Graham, meanwhile, 3 seconds ahead of the pack. He's pulling away. Noxie is now in second place, followed by Homesick. Let's get into Homesick's car. Oh, not that view. Not that view. That view. I thought we had a better one than that. There we go. So we're sitting behind Noxie. 6/10. Noxie's gone wide. He's late braked. He's gone sideways. So Homesick's now taking back in second place. This race is moving all over the place. It's hard to keep hold of. So Alpha Nut's now up to third place. Noxie's just dropping. One small mistake in this race and you're down in the middle of the field. Everyone's so tight. Shadow Rider's looking for a way past Noxie. He's seeing an opportunity. Noxie's going to defend. He has defended lovely. Shadow Rider looked like he was struggling to slow that car down. The back end does not want to sit flat. He's Joker's up to 6th place. What a wonderful race he's holding at the moment. Iron Bobber up to 7th. Cyber Gypsy is down to 8th. Kingshot's trying to over here. Whoa! Who's going to keep it there? Just come through. I couldn't see it was the Subaru. And they're all Subarus, I know. It's Iron Bobber, I think. Iron Bobber and Cyber Gypsy. I don't know if they had it coming together, but they were together on the track. IR Graham, meanwhile, up in the lead. He's only on the second lap. We're only on the second lap. We're only on the second lap, and I've been talking like it's been a whole race. Homesick there, 4.7 seconds behind IR Graham. He's chasing him down. Doesn't want him to get too far away, but he's got Alpha Nut breathing right down his neck. Alpha Nut's found some pace. He's got into his comfort zone, and he's giving Homesick something to think about. Behind them in 4th is Noxie, followed very closely by Shadow Rider. Shadow Rider's racy. He's just done a 47.7 to Noxie's 47.8. They're on the same pace as each other. There's a bit of a 5-second gap to Jokers. Jokers is being swamped. Jokers is being in a fight here. He's got all of them. Dino, Skyjacker, Kingshot. Skyjacker and Kingshot, they qualified well. They seem to have fallen down the field, and now look at them coming back. Jokers, poor Jokers, he didn't do anything to deserve this. We're sitting in with Jokers, no pressure. Just driving around the Red Bull Ring. We're braking, we're not braking enough. We give Skyjacker a little tap. He's gone wide, but he's held it. Jokers is, he's trying to not get advantage from that tap. Whoa, guys, these cars are hard to handle. Graham, meanwhile, up ahead, 4.2. That's got smaller, hasn't it? Homesick was 0.2 faster than Graham on that last lap. Alpha Nut still there on the... He's a second behind Homesick now. I think I saw him have a wiggle. Noxie falling back, 4 seconds. He's gone sideways. He's gone sideways. He's not been able to hold it. Yes, he has. But he lost the position to Shadow Rider. Ooh, Shadow Rider. Every time I flick to him, his back end stepping out. He's on the fastest lap at the moment. So no one's still comfortable with all their positions. So Noxie down to 5th after that. Sideways around the corner. Dino coming up through the field. He's now in 6th, 2 tenths ahead of Kingshot. Kingshot's following him through the field. He was up there, he was in 2nd place. He's had an off, we didn't see why. And now he's coming back through again. Jokers, he was surrounded by them all. Skyjacker's gone missing again. There's Iron Bobber. We saw Iron Bobber and Cyber Gypsy having a bit of an off. We've got a race here between Smiley and Cyber Gypsy. Skyjacker's behind these guys. Can't because of that tap that we saw him get earlier. So I don't know if he's had an off. And Koikarp, it's a special livery. That Vodafone one is a lovely looking. I love the red and the green together. Up ahead we've got IR Graham with a 44.8 this time round. It's 4 seconds, 3.9. Homesick is definitely pulling him. Oh, Homesick got the fastest lap with a 44.3. Nearly 5 tenths faster than IR Graham. IR Graham's starting to feel some pressure. Back end of that car looked very out wide. Oh, so Homesick, he's just catching him now. He's dropping Alpha Nut. He's got business ahead. He heard that there was someone fast in there, and he wants to go and test his mettle against him. Shadow Rider in 4th. He's having a great race. He's a newcomer to the group. He's not seen him race before, and he's doing a fine job. Noxie, see Noxie in the Max 5s. Plus he was a big part of the testing before this championship started. He was involved in that a lot. He's a good racer, and that's a great position, 5th. I know he wanted to be higher because he was, and he lost the back end a little bit and lost the position to Shadow Rider. He's 2 seconds behind him. He's got Kingshot coming through. We've had more movement, have we? Dino, Kingshot was behind Dino, so we've missed an overtake there. I apologise. Dino's quite solitary at the moment with Iron Bobber chasing him down. Here we've got Skyjacker on Cyber Gypsy. Keep seeing Skyjacker making his way through the field, and then making his way through the field again. That's one thing, he's on the edge, his Skyjacker, when he drives, so it's so easy. And in the rain at Red Bull, that edge, you've not got much play in that edge. I imagine they're just feathering these cars around these corners. You just can't touch the accelerator. Ooh, we had Smiley there in the background with a looking real wide, but he's got a bit of space. He's got Jokers 6 seconds behind him. Up ahead then, IR Graham 4.2. He's pulled a little bit away from Homesick. He's found a bit of breathing space. Homesick, 6-7 minutes she's got to find 4 seconds. It's a lot, but he's pulled away 3.6 seconds ahead of Alpha Nut now. Alpha Nut is 5.7 seconds ahead of Shadow Rider. They're spacing themselves out nicely. Shadow Rider's 3 seconds, nearly 3 seconds ahead of Kingshot, but Kingshot has got Kingshot's got past Noxie. Oh, we'll try. I mean, I keep missing all of Kingshot's moves. Yeah, just he's got pure balls and late brakes. Is the job he's doing there. He's doing some great stuff from Kingshot. It's an impressive drive. He's come qualify so high, drop through the field, and then come back again. He's only 2 seconds behind Shadow Rider. He's definitely one to watch. Behind him, we've got Noxie. We've got Dino. Dino's getting caught up by Iron Bobber. Iron Bobber's on the comeback. 47.9 on his last lap. Dino's 48.5. So Dino will be feeling the pressure soon. Skyjacker 1.8 seconds behind. He's got past Cyber Gypsy, and now Smiley's looking for a way past. He's only a tenth behind it, a second behind him. Jokers has fallen 7.5 seconds behind these guys. Problem is when you fall away from the pack. Oh, Koikarp's caught up. Jokas must have had a big off, and now these two are in their own little race at the back. Fantastic. So Smiley trying to defend. No, Cyber Gypsy is trying to defend from Smiley. Smiley is right up his Jacksy. He's looking for the opening. He's going down the inside. Oh no, we're down the straight. But Smiley is on the inside. It's a tougher corner to take. No, he's got ahead already, just up the straight. I've been not checking DRSs, I'm afraid, guys. I should have been keeping my eye on that. In the second and third race, maybe. Yeah, he's opened his DRS. He's off. What about Cyber Gypsy? Is he open? Yeah, they're all opening that. It'd be pointless not to, wouldn't it? So, is Cyber Gypsy coming back? Oh, we've had a knock. We've had a knock. It's just so hard to slow these cars down in the rain. IR Graham. It's not getting away. It's just 4.3 seconds, 4.4 seconds ahead of Homesick. Their lap times are virtually the same. Homesick still holding that fastest lap of a 44.3. I said this was going to be exciting racing. There's Alpha Nut. He's nearly 5 seconds behind Homesick. He can't keep on the pace that them two ahead. He was 45 and then 45. It looks like he did a 47 on his last lap. King Shot. Yeah, we saw him get ahead of Shadow Rider, I'm sure. He's now chasing Alpha Nut down. He's trying to get back up to that podium position that he was in before, using the DRS down the start straight. Shadow Rider is getting caught up by Noxie. There's only 4 minutes left. Shadow Rider's wild on the curbs, but he's got it under control. I haven't seen Noxie reappear, so he must have lost a bit of time in that corner. Dino's got Skyjacker to think about. Only 2/10. They're up the straight. Skyjacker's looking for a way past up the insides. He's lining himself up for a late break. Oh, he's not quite up in yet. They're under brakes. Oh, sorry, Skyjacker's there, mid-corner, he's up, he's passed, but he's sideways. Gives Dino a chance to come back at him. Dino does. Now Dino's ahead, but they're side by side going down the straight. This is a tight corner, it'll be late, it'll be brave man to late braking here. Skyjacker's all sorts of sideways. Can he maintain it? Dino just drives away. Skyjacker, he's facing the right way. He hasn't lost the car totally. He's held the position. Iron Bob is coming though. He's only 2.7 seconds, 1.3 seconds behind Skyjacker. You've got to be careful. That's exhilarating stuff. Dino just staying calm under pressure. Held the car in the right place. He stays with the position. There's Noxie there in 6th place with 46.3. He's done his fastest. He's only 2.1 seconds behind Shadow Rider. It's 2 minutes to go. Any mistakes and they've lost their position. IR Graham up ahead. He's got a penalty, but he's still only that 4.4. He can't pull away from the alien. The alien's sticking with him. Consistent times. 6 seconds now ahead of Alpha Nut in 3rd. That's a great podium place. That's fantastic. He can maintain it. He's got King Shot chasing him down, but he's even further behind now, I believe. 7.6 seconds. I thought he was a bit closer than that. He's been doing 45s. He's been on a mission to get back up to where he was. Whoa! See Shadow Rider's rear end there all over the place. And Noxie's catching him up. He's going to be feeling pressure by the end of this race with Noxie behind him. We're going to get in his car with Noxie. We're up to 4th. We've opened our DRS. We're into 5th. We're chasing Shadow Rider down. We're only half a second behind him. We're into the braking zone. Slowing this Subaru down. The back end's wiggling around. And there goes Shadow Rider. He's gone out wide. Noxie's taken the opportunity. And now he's in 5th place. Congratulations. Fantastic. Poor Shadow Rider. Like I said, slowing these cars down. It's almost impossible sometimes. If you've gone past your bacon marker, then you've got a lot of work. And here we go, Skyjacker coming back at Dino. He's not giving up on this one yet. Pulled away from Iron Bobber now. Iron Bobber is 8 seconds ahead of Smiley. Smiley's down in 10th. He's still ahead of Koikar. Oh dear. We've got Cyber Gypsy and Joker's quite behind. So they must have had an off or something's happened there. So let's get back to where Skyjacker was and Dino. That's the fight. That's the race. I can see a race up ahead as well with Noxie and Shadow Rider. They look close together on the track. But we'll stick with this one. We might go into Skyjacker's car. sit on the bonnet of the monster Subaru, chasing Dino down. Well, we're 5 seconds ahead of Iron Bobber. There's nothing there. We're clear there. There's only 15 seconds of this race. There's 2 cars just... Oh, Dino's thrown it off. Dino's thrown it off, and Skyjacker just gets to cruise on by. What a shame, but this is the treachery of the wet track. So, I.R. Graham, 2 seconds left. He's halfway round the lap. Looks like someone's slowing down on the line to finish their race. So, that was Cyber Gypsy and Jokus in last. So, I.R. Graham coming round on his last lap now. 3.8 seconds ahead of Homesick. Homesick's giving him a lot to think about in this race. He's not letting him have it all his own way. So he must be kind of nervous. In the races to come, in the dry, will Homesick be faster? With a bit more grip? These are the things I.R. Graham must be thinking about. Will the tyre wear play a big part in a 15-minute dash? So there is I.R. Graham for our first winner in our brand new championship. With the live broadcast. There's Homesick in second, live broadcast on VRC channel. This is all new stuff. I.R. Graham, the winner of WRX. Alphanaut, podium, last of the podiums, third. Fantastic. King Shot coming round for fourth. He had a race, didn't he? Up and down. Noxie, oh, Noxie's off. Noxie's off. That means Shadow Rider's coming round for 5th place on the last lap. Heartbreak for Noxie. Skyjacker's passed Noxie. Oh, poor Noxie. Last lap. It's all gone wrong. But is Skyjacker ahead? Skyjacker, Noxie, Dino in 8th. Iron Bobber coming round for 9th. Not that far behind. It was close. Smiley 10th. Just coming round the last corner. Oh, it's not decided though. Is it? 10th, 11th, photo finish. Amazing. Smiley 11th. Koikart. No, Koikart got 10th. Smiley 11th. Cyber Gypsy we already saw in 12th, and Jokus in 13th. Congratulations, I.R. Graham. Pole position. Didn't get the fastest lap. That one goes down to Homesick Alien, I believe, unless someone got it on the last lap and I missed it. We'll quickly check. But for me, I thoroughly enjoyed that. Yeah, Homesick still got the fastest lap. It's confirmation of your positions then, pending any incidents reported. I.R. Graham, I'd say an easy win, but any mistakes and Homesick Alien was ready to take the position. It's going to be a tight championship between these two, I feel. I.R. Graham, Homesick, and even King Shot. Skyjack, there's half a dozen to keep an eye out for all out there. It's going to be an interesting championship. Alphanaut got a great 3rd place. Didn't qualify too well. He was behind Koikarp in qualifying. There was a bit of carnage, and he came through to finish in 3rd. Fantastic result. King Shot, he was up there in qualifying. He made a mistake or had an off for some reason or other, and he was near the back, and he's come through to finish in 4th. He'll think, could he have beat Homesick on the day? Could he have given I.R. Graham a fight? We'll find out in race 2. Shadow Rider did a lovely race, kept it on the track, and he's come 5th. He got paid with a 5th. Skyjacker 6th. He's been around. He's been racy all race. Noxie was lovely and consistent, except for that last lap. He had that off, and it was heartbreak. Dino, steady drive up to 8th. Fantastic stuff. Iron Bobber, it's a good drive, 9th. Koikart 10th, who looked like he was out of it on the first lap, and he's ended up finishing three positions higher than on the first lap. Smiley in 11th, Cyber Gypsy in 12th, and Jokus in 13th. That was your WRX championship race for the VRC. Race 1. Many to come. Well, the rain clouds have cleared up, the sun's come out, track's miraculously dry, and we're ready for a practice for race 2 of the WRXC. Can we take the race 2? There's still a lot to digest from race 1. Still trying to get all that in. So we're going back out onto the track with Smiley. We've got to do a few things like get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. We'll sit on board, shall we, with Smiley for a lap? Around the Red Bull Ring, we've just come out of the pits, we're warming our tyres up. We're in fifth gear, we're on heavy on the brakes, down to third, we're finding the grip after that wet. Second gear, got the accelerator planted, traction control's working hard, DRS is available. We're choosing not to use it right now, we're just going to get used to the track. We're in fifth gear, cool, under. So we're here at the Red Bull Ring with the Subarus, the Isle of Man Time Attack ones. We're just getting ourselves ready for the second race. We had an absolutely exciting first race in the wet. IR Graham won from Homesick Alien and Alpha Nut came third. Excuse me. Got to shuffle the headphones. I can't hear anything when they're over my head, so I'm trying to, yeah, there you go, that's a bit better. There we're sat looking at all the cars coming out for practice. I think they'll get about 5 minutes practice before the race starts for the second race. I think the second race, I want to say the grid order is the order of the last race, of the first race, sorry. So IR Graham should be on pole, Homesick should be second, Alpha should be third. And then I think on the last race, which is also going to be the third race, which is going to be a wet race, I think it's a reverse grid of the finishing order of this race. Sorry if that confuses you. Luckily, I haven't got no tables to read you because this is the first race. This is the first round. This is there's no points on the board. Everyone's even Stevens. 0 next to everybody's name. Iron Bobber there, we can see, and we're going to take that off. Do that. So Iron Bobber there, we can see going around in the Subaru Classic colours. It's looking fantastic, I've got to say. But I haven't seen, I honestly haven't seen a livery where I'd think, they all look spanking out there. The final starting now. Oh, what a treat. They're going to have so much grip. So race 2, the WRX Challenge here at the Red Bull Ring. So Jokers, it's a reverse grid of the first race. See, we're learning together here on the VRC channel. I should have been more professional, I think. Get rid of that, get all that back up, get that. And here we go, we're sitting on the grid. We can never see the lights, so we'll sit on car with Noxie. We've got Skyjacker just before, the lights have gone out. Noxie's had a great move above Dino. He's making his way through. Up ahead, we've got Joker still, Koi Carp in second, Smiley in third, Noxie's up to fourth, Iron Bobber's in fifth. Oh, we've got bumps and grinds all over in the first corner. It's a wreck fest, I think, but it looks like everyone's still continuing. No one's been left behind, so they'll probably just continue. IR Graham's in 9th, Skyjacker in 10th, Kingshot in 11th, Iron Bobber's there in 12th. Jokers is still leading the field from Smiley. by 9/10. Shadow Rider there in third. We know he's consistent. We're in the dry now for a 15-minute race. Koikarp has got an alien in his wing mirrors. There are no wing mirrors. He's got an alien up the side of him. They're everywhere. He's around the front. Can he maintain? Koikarp's holding that inside line. He's making the alien do all the work. He's not quite finished yet. He's finished the move now. Graham looks like he's already up to 6th. He must have had some movements. And there we go, King Shot. King Shot we know's fast from the first race. He's good in the wet. There is Iron Bobber. Iron Bobber was last just now. God, it's all action down here. We should be watching. Alpha Nut is in 9th. Noxie is in 10th. Dino in 11th. Skyjacker's in last. We can't. Oh, I don't know. There's no point doing a replay. It won't be enough. But we're going to have to watch these guys down here because there's obviously a lot of action lower in the fields. King Shot is 7th behind IR Graham. IR Graham. He's a man on the move. He's looking for a way past Shadow Rider. It says he's past Shadow Rider. No, it's not. IR Graham still behind Shadow Rider. He's looking for a way. We're on board with Shadow Rider. We wanted to be on board with IR Graham's up the inside of Shadow Rider. Shadow Rider made a mistake in the first corner. First corner. We're just going up straight to the second corner. Chasing Koikarp. Already up to 5th from last. Fastest of everyone, but so's everyone on the second lap. Ooh, what a bobber to get up to 9th. Iron Bobber there ahead of Noxie, who's in 11th. Iron Bobber in 10th. Dino's there behind him in 12th. He's looking for a bit of action. Oh, we've lost a rider. I don't know who. Jokers. He's up in first. Second is Smiley. But Smiley's having a look. Homesick's having a look at the inside of Smiley in the first corner. He's made it stick. He's through. He's through. He's chasing the Polish Wonder. The Polish Wonder's only got 2 seconds on him. Homesick's now flying. He's got Smiley still coming back at him though. Smiley's not giving up. They're into the second corner. He's putting into the brakes. He's got ahead of Homesick, but he's too much. He's slid wide. He's left himself open to IR Graham. IR Graham's coming round. He's having a look at the back of him. IR Graham's following him down the straight in his tow. DRS wide open. Engine screaming. So up ahead, Joker still holding that lead. Oh no! Smiley's out wide again. IR Graham's up the inside of him. They rubbed a bit of paint, but it didn't have no effect. Smiley's sitting behind. He's looking for another way past. He's doing it again. He's onto the apex. IR Graham's on the outside. Oh, it's a bit rough and ready this. IR Graham's backed out of it. But now King Shot's caught right up with IR Graham. IR Graham needs to get past this teammate. His teammate's ruining his race all the time. Homesick's pulling away. No, IR Graham's passed. Yes, IR Graham's passed, but he's overbraked himself. He's outbraked himself. He's really wide. Smiley's there. King Shot's gone through. IR Graham sits in, tucks in behind D, but there's Koikarp. Koikarp's got the momentum around the last corner. He hasn't got the DRS open though. IR Graham has got the DRS open. He's coming back. Jokers is still in the lead. He's still only half second though from Homesick. Homesick's trying to catch him up. Came second in the first race, but the C's got pace. The Polish Wonder still maintaining that lead, but Homesick's getting the fastest lap. He's still behind. Behind we've got action here. Smiley, King Shot, IR Graham. King Shot's gone through. IR Graham's trying to get through. There was a bit of a bump. I don't think IR Graham knew what was happening. He was merged in with Smiley. Koikarp sitting just behind him, wanting to clear up anyone that goes off the road here. But King Shot's gone. He's been released. He's gone released, but there goes IR Graham again. But no, he's really finding it trouble to get past Smiley. Smiley's doing anything he can. He's put his indicator on. And he's off again. What a race, what a race. Now, oh, that was Smiley. He's gone wide. He's giving Koikarp a chance. Koikarp's got Alpha Nut chasing him down. Oh, we've got the monster cars together. They do look great in formation, guys. Skyjacker just behind Alpha Nut. Homesick's taken the lead. I apologise. Homesick has taken the lead. Oh, we just caught the end of it there. What a shame. I apologise. But yeah, now Homesick is leading this race. But Joker's not letting him get away. He's only 3/10 behind him. He's having a look up the inside. Is there any room? No, he's got to use those brakes. Kingshot and I.R. Graham, these two fast drivers, battling it out. Getting in the car with I.R. Graham. Get one of these up. Poke myself in the eye through excitement. Right, he's trying to find space. He's up the outside of him. It's a brave move to move. But we saw what happened to Hamilton and Albon. But no, we all made it through. No tears, except for me. I've just poked myself in the eye and my eye hurts. So I.R. Graham chasing Smiley's dropped right back into the clutches of the monster cars. There is Alphanot. There is Skyjacker. Smiley's getting the feel. He's getting to feel that energy drink. But he's fighty, he's Smiley, he doesn't let people go. He's trying to keep the car with that car under control. I.R. Graham and Kingshot still at it. Kingshot's still up ahead on his DRS, so's I.R. Graham. I.R. Graham's last lap was a 30.4. Kingshot's was a 30.6, so I.R. Graham's slightly faster, but Kingshot has got track position. This is amazing. These Subarus look fantastic, they sound fantastic, and they race fantastic. Home6 pulling away a little bit. I.R. Graham will see that in the background, so Kingshot. I.R. Graham's made a move under braking, and he's kept it. Oh my lord, he was late on the brakes then, and he just mugged Kingshot right off in the first corner. Kingshot's not letting him get away with it though. He says, well, anything you can do, my friends, I am going to do twice as good. No, backing out. It's a bit of a brave corner to go trying to jump up the inside of people then. So Alphanut has got past Smiley. We've lost Skyjacker behind Koikar whilst he was fighting Smiley. Don't know what happened there. We'll look down the field now. Dino, lovely ninth position. He's ahead of Noxie by 8/10, 2.3 seconds behind Skyjacker. Noxie's making a move. He's really late. They've had a bang. Dino's maintained, but he's lost a position to Iron Bobber. Noxie's lifted for Dino, but Dino's gone, so Noxie can get back on it again. What a shame. Iron Bobber got ahead of Dino there. No fault of Dino's Shadow Rider. He's watching from behind. We saw him. He had a good first race. He's in 11th at the moment. He had a 1:30, so he's got the pace. 31 on the last lap. Just looks like lap 4 was a rough one for him. He's having a move on Dino. Dino's cutting him off. Not there, my friend, he says. Use your DRS down the straights. These two are still fighting each other. I don't think he's too far. Where is Dino? Dino's there alongside. Oh, bang into the barriers. That will be one for the stewards, and it's a retaliation. We'll go back up in the front there to see Homesick. 3.5 seconds ahead of Jokers. Jokers now has got I.R. Graham. Somehow I.R. Graham's got past King. Oh yeah, we saw him under brake him. So now he's got through. Oh, Joker's giving him a little tap mid-corner. I don't think he expected him to still be there. I.R. Graham tucked right up behind him again. He's going to do it all again in the third corner. And there he goes up the inside. Joker's, he's lost the back end, but he's maintained it. Has he lost it to Kingshot? Kingshot's trying. Kingshot's having a look. They're side by side. Oh my god, it could be anyone's. Joker's taken the inside line. Kingshot dropped behind. Alphanut all the time. He's catching these up. All the time they're racing. Alphanut's on his way. Could it be feasible? He gets a second podium today. Be a great drive if he does. Koikar in 6th. Had a fantastic first 2 rounds so far. His finger firmly on the DRS button, trying to get away from Skyjacker, who's only 8/10 behind him, and he's moving at an amazing speed. Smiley maintaining that 8th place. Iron Bobber still ahead of Dino. Dino's got a mirror full of Shadow Rider, and Noxie in last. He had a really good race in the first race, so I imagine it's circumstance why he's down there. He looks like he's going to be racing these two in a minute. These two we've seen having a bit of a bop at each other. Now, Shadow Rider's going for the inside line on Dino. Has he made it stick? No. Dino, Shadow, oh, he's ended up behind Noxie. Outbraked himself up ahead then, Homesick Alien. He's done a 29.6, but he hasn't got the fastest lap. This man's got the fastest lap. He's 3.4 seconds behind Homesick Alien, and he's coming for him. He's done a 29.3 and a 29.8. Homesick with a 29.8 and a 29.7, but before they did 29.6, and Graham was behind people then. Could only manage 130s, but he's coming with 3.6 seconds. Kingshot's following him. He's only 6/10s behind IR Graham. IR Graham's not getting away from him. He can't break the 130s though. He's a 130.1. What a fantastic race this has turned out, Jokers. Fine race. Couldn't stop the guys in front of him. They're just a little bit too fast, but can hold his head up high at a respectable race. Respectful race. And there's nothing, he's not done a foot wrong. Great pace, 31s, 30. Alpha not behind, coming, he's broken, he's 29.9, his fastest lap. He's only 1.5 seconds behind Jokers. He's on the hunt. Just gone 29.8 again. Up ahead, Homesick's only 3 seconds. IR Graham's coming. 3 seconds, but there's what? 2.5 minutes left of this race to go. Is it enough? Can Homesick stay in the lead? There's nothing stopping this man, IR Graham. He has immense pace. Kingshot, 1.5 seconds behind IR Graham now, 2.1 seconds ahead of Jokers. Jokers is not letting these guys go away, but there's Alpha, 4/10. 4/10 behind Jokers. We're 3.8 seconds ahead of Koikarp, sat in this car, and Koikarp is ahead of Skyjacker, who's ahead of Iron Bobber. There's lots of action all up and down the field. It's hard to know where to sit and watch. Here's Alpha Knot with DRS open, chasing down Jokas. Jokas has struggled in the corners with this car, wobbles around a lot for him, back straight onto the DRS. Not a chance for the car to straighten up. He's on the fastest lap. He means business. He's on the DRS again. There's no stopping this man. He's up the inside on the straight. There's a little hello tap. Lay into the brake, that corner, that back end's already round. We're onto the curb. We've made the move. Will we get the fastest lap? It's going up to the line. 129.7. So up ahead, Homesick, 2.6 seconds. Every time we go to him, he's losing time. He's still got a minute. IR Graham's coming, 29.6, 29.4, 29.8. Homesick's doing a 20, he did a 30.0 on that last lap, 29.8, 29.8. He might be losing his tyres. IR Graham, they're about the same, them tyres. So Homesick doing everything he can. There's Kingshot, he hasn't gone through his tyres yet. It's only 1.7 behind. Anyone makes a mistake between these three at the front, it's anyone's race. There's Alpha, he's got past Jokers, but Jokers stays with you. He's not a slouch. 29.7 that last lap for Alpha. Ahead of Jokers, Jokers in 5th. Koikarp's chasing him down, might be a little bit too far away now though, 2.7 seconds, only 26 seconds to go. IR Graham, Homesick, this could be his last lap. Is the 20 seconds? They'll get round in 20 seconds, won't they? Easy. I think right at the back there we've still got those guys fighting. Dino and Shadow still fighting each other. It's not over between those two. Noxie's fallen even further back. We're watching Homesick now coming round. No, they ran out, they didn't get enough time, so this is the last lap of the second race of the WRXC, won by Homesick. Well done. Followed by IR Graham. That championship's going to look close. Kingshot. 4th is Alpha Nut. 5th Jokers. Great drive by Koikarp. 7th Skyjacker from the back to get back up again. Iron Bobber didn't put a foot wrong. Look at that consistency, them laps, brilliant. Shadow Rider and Dino been in a battle all race. Shadow Rider takes 9th, Dino takes 10th, and here comes Noxie. Lost another driver. Can't keep track of all these drivers. We started with 13. I thought we had 12 in that race, so I'm not sure who's gone. I should have looked at that screen probably. There we go. Oh, his livery didn't show up. But a great race by Homesick Alien, up 10 positions, and a great win. So Cyber Gypsy we lost. I didn't see who we lost before that. Cyber Gypsy and No, I don't know. Don't know, just Cyber Gypsy I can find. Cyber Gypsy left the room. No, I don't know. So we'll look at those race results for you. What an exhilarating race that was. Homesick Alien started near the back, fought his way through. There was carnage in the first corner, I have to admit. It's going to take the stewards a while to look through all of that. That helped him a lot, get up into about 4th or 5th, and then he just had a great drive from there. I.R. Graham following him through, had a lot of trouble with Kingshot's teammate Smiley, who ended up in 12th. Kingshot followed I.R. Graham through virtually. Alpha Nut had a great race from the back. He's ahead of Jokers. Jokers in 5th. I mean, he couldn't stay ahead of the guys ahead of him, but he had great pace. He's not far away. Koi Carp, amazing drive for 6th place. Didn't put a foot wrong. Skyjacker 7th. We saw him up and down. Iron Bobber in 8th. Fantastic drive. Shadow Rider in 9th with Dino fighting 10th. Noxie in 11th. Smiley we lost. Smiley left in 12th. That's a shame. So, oh, now Dino's left. That's a real shame. That's a real shame Dino's left. Oh, we were having some great racing. There was some banging between Dino and Shadow Rider, I believe. It was a bit rough, but all Dino has to do is put in a report. You don't have to leave, you can stay. But I understand sometimes you get frustrated. Okay, let's get all this stuff. Doesn't look as wet. Maybe there'll be some intermediates. Going to be 9:05. We're starting to race again. So we're here for a little practice before the 3rd race. Excuse me. I.R. Graham's gone fastest on his intermediate tyres with 139.7. Homesick, 2nd fastest. He's having a rest with a 139.8. He's waiting. Jokers still on those full wets. 140.1. He's only 3/10 behind Homesick. 300ths ahead of Skyjacker on intermediates. So those wet tyres, they're not terrible. Intermediates for Alpha. Kingshot's going with Alpha intermediates as well. He's on the fastest lap time at the moment. Shadow Rider, he's gone intermediates. Quick Up, intermediates. Iron Bob is sitting in the pits on wets. Will be interesting. Noxie is on intermediates. We're down to 10 players now. So I don't know who else is left. Oh, it was Dino, was it, that made us down to, yeah, Smiley and Cyber Gypsy. I hope they come back. Skyjacker now coming out the pit lane. Still on intermediate tyres. I.R. Graham. 139.7 in the wet. A 139.140 in the wet. It's amazing speed. It really is. It's fantastic. Homesick. He's just waiting for the race. He's not giving anything away with times. 39.8 he's done, but it's only his first flying lap. Jokers. Best he's done is a 40.1. 43 on his last, but he's sticking with those wet tyres. He's up on his own time. He might be good. He might have a bit more grip than those intermediate guys. He's on his DRS. Skyjacker. Warming the tyres up. That's a very lovely looking livery. I like the black just pouring down the sides. And there's Alpha and the sister car. VRC Racing or VRC Motorsports, I imagine their team is. I will find out. I'm sure there's some info on the Discord. You should check because there's Discord out. and our website www.virtualracersclub.co.uk, and that will take you in the direction of our Discord, where there's all sorts of channels with all sorts of different racing. Like I said, we've got IR Graham. He's come from our Max 5 series, the MX5s, Mazdas, single series, 6-week championship with a 2-week break, and it comes back for another 6 weeks with different tracks. So Skyjacker has started the final, and then we've also got the GTMC. We've only got 2 rounds left in the GTMC on Tuesday evenings, and Homesick, Skyjacker, Alpha Nut, they're all taking part in that. It's exciting. And this is a brand spanking shiny new championship. We haven't done anything like this before. So Noxie, Shadow Rider, Iron Bobber, Skyjacker, Koi Carp, Jokers, Alpha Nut, Kingshot, IR Graham. So it's a reverse grid of the first race. Let's try and sit behind so we can see the lights right up further down the field with Jokers. We'll get rid of that. The lights are all red. There we go. Jokers has a good start. He's ahead of Koi Carp. You can see Skyjacker coming through. Up ahead, Shadow Riders maintain the lead to Noxie. We're going into the first corner. Homesick from nowhere, but he takes out Alpha. Oh my word. A little bashing, a little bumping. Homesick, where did the brakes happen there? It's not like Homesick, so Shadow Riders leading the race from Noxie. Skyjacker's managed to get himself up to 3rd. IR Graham's in 4th. Jokers in 5th. Iron Bobber 6th. He was at the front. Alpha's there. Alpha and Kingshot. Alpha's getting bashed around a bit. I imagine he's not enjoying that. There's Koi Carp behind him in 9th. Kingshot is in 8th ahead of Alpha. And Homesick pulling over for Alpha is down the side of Koi Carp. Someone's off. IR Graham's off. Did happen there. So IR Graham sitting in 4th. Oh, it looks like Iron Bob had come through and just wiped him clean out in the rain. It's so tricky. So Skyjacker leading the race from Shadow Rider. That was a move, I suppose. Can't keep doing replays. You've got to watch the race. Noxie in 3rd. Jokers in 4th. Kingshot coming up against Jokers up the inside of him. In the second to last corner, he's made the move stick. Jokers are sitting behind, and they were in the last corner. They've all got through. Alpha's there as well. Jokers, the little tap. Alpha's there looking for any kind of space behind them. Homesick's got past Koi Carp. IR Graham had the off. He's coming across Koi Carp right now. They're racing from the back, these guys. This championship's going to be so tight. Shadow Rider's coming back at Skyjacker. See on board with Shadow Rider. And we'll give one of them. He's wild into the corner. Did he get onto the brakes early enough? He's stopping the car. He's following Skyjacker through. Not too much accelerator. Keep that back end under control. We've only got Noxie. No, Kingshot is behind us now. Kingshot's overtaken Noxie. Noxie's falling. Noxie's falling. Oh no, we've lost Noxie. He must have had a wide corner or something. He's looking. IR Graham's coming up towards him. The sun's going down in Austria. Noxie's out sideways. IR Graham's keeping it there, and he's got through. Poor Noxie. IR Graham chasing up the pack ahead of him. Homesick. Up ahead, Skyjacker's not getting away from Shadow Rider. Shadow Rider looks like he's looking for a space to get through. Skyjacker's trying to maintain. These two have pulled away. They're 2.6 seconds ahead of Kingshot, but we know Kingshot's got pace. Kingshot's going to be coming back at these guys as soon as he can. Skyjacker's pulled out into a breathing space, nearly half a second. Shadow Rider's sliding all over the place. He's really struggling to get the grip down, but no, Skyjacker must have made a mistake. Shadow Rider's on him. Who's the bravest? They're both on their brakes. They're sliding into the corner. Whoa, what a move. Well done, Shadow Rider. Skyjacker must have had a problem coming out in the last corner. Shadow Rider just caught him right up. These two are having themselves a little battle, but they're pulling away from Kingshot. And there, we've got Alpha and Homesick. Homesick's dropped behind Alpha, has he not? No, we caught him off. These two, we saw Homesick miss his braking position at the very first lap, and then he's just up to him. Joker's giving him a bump. He give Alpha a bump. No harm done. Everyone's moved forward a little further. IR Graham, he's ahead of Joker's. He's behind Homesick. He's got to find a way past him though. Alpha Nut's ahead of them. And there's Kingshot. He's not getting away from these guys. Up ahead, Shadow Rider is pulling away from Skyjacker. In fact, Kingshot is coming at Skyjacker. Skyjacker's lost a lot of time from somewhere, and here they come. Skyjacker's got to prepare himself because he's got Kingshot, Alpha, Homesick, IR Graham and Jokers all bearing down on him. And he's got nowhere to hide. There's Kingshot's helmet. Chasing down Skyjacker. You can see catching Skyjacker up by the corner. Skyjacker's got a problem in that car. He's lost a lot of time on this lap. Shadow Rider's got right away. He's got loads of breathing space. 5 minutes gone of this race, and it's anyone's game. 2 tenths behind us. We've got Alpha Nut. If we just look, oh, got half the field behind us. We're chasing down Skyjacker, who's in second place. Kingshot in third. Here we got a battle here between Homesick and Alpha. Alpha's going up the inside. He's outbraked himself. Homesick's come round. IR Graham come through. IR Graham come through, but he got a bit of a pop from Alpha. I don't think Alpha saw him as he's coming back on the track. Jokes is carrying a bit of penalty. Was carrying a penalty. Noxie's there in 8th. He's coming back at them. I think he was down to last once at one point. He's got ahead of Koi Carp and Iron Bobber. We saw Iron Bobber crashing into IR Graham. Shadow Rider then 2.8 seconds ahead of the fields. Kingshot's in second. What's gone? IR Graham, Alpha Nut and Homesick, they've dropped behind, haven't they? Zed. It's already happened. IR Graham's already ahead of him. So I've missed something there, I apologise. So Shadow Rider in first, Kingshot in second, Skyjacker in third, but he's got IR Graham right up him. And there's Homesick come flying through and carrying loads of speed through that corner. Skyjacker really killed IR Graham's pace and brought Homesick back into the fray. Alpha's dropped back a little bit from these guys. Alpha's had a race. He's been knocked about from pillar to post, and he's still going in the right direction. There's only 8 minutes. I mean, there's still 8 minutes left of this race, so there is still room for a lot of places to move around. But there we go. Shadow Rider, no one's catching him. He's gone wide. He's thrown it. Kingshot's coming round. Kingshot's coming round, but he still hasn't taken the part. Oh no, he just took a really wide corner. He will get quite a big penalty for that, I imagine. But Kingshot's coming. He's only 1.2 seconds behind him now. He's losing time, and over fierce. There's IR Graham ahead of Skyjacker, but they're all close. Homesick's pulled out. Is he having a look at Skyjacker? He's on the side by side going through the corner. Skyjacker's still ahead, but Homesick's not giving up. They're on their DRSs. Homesick, Skyjacker, they're both flying down this straight. Skyjacker's now a car length ahead. Homesick wouldn't dare be late on the brakes in this corner, surely. It's such a tight corner, it closes in on you. And we're seeing a lot of people just not time that too well. Give people a nudge on their rear quarter. And now we've got Kingshot ahead of Shadow Rider. We missed the move. There we go, down into the, when I say you don't late brake and overtake into, he late braked and overtook into. Fantastic move, Kingshot on Shadow Rider. So, Kingshot's in first. Shadow Rider's coming back in though. Shadow Rider's not letting him get away. He's having a look from the outside. He's got a better line through this corner. Can he get up the inside of him in the last corner? Oh no! He lost the back end then, but he's still there. But IR Graham now is on the back of these guys. Skyjacker's still fighting with Homesick. Still trying to keep him behind. Homesick's all over him now. Up ahead, Kingshot, Shadow Rider, IR Graham. They still maintain first, second and third through that corner. Iron Bobber's left. They're dropping right flies. These Subarus are breaking down. They don't like the wet. Homesick in 6th, 3/10 behind Skyjacker, is catching him all the time. Up ahead, there is a battle in for 3rd. There's Shadow Rider, I.R. Graham round the outside. You hold your breath, he's made it stick. He's through. King Shot to I.R. Graham to Shadow Rider. Skyjacker's catching Shadow Rider up. Shadow Rider needs to just take a couple of breaths, compose himself. He's had a great race up until now. Don't throw it all away in the last 5 minutes. So I.R. Graham is chasing King Shot. He's caught him up already. I don't think it's going to take too long to dispose of him. So I.R. Graham seems a little quicker than the rest of the guys. He's got something. Homesick gave him a race earlier. King Shot, he's got the pace on him. I think he can keep him behind, but I.R. Graham is possessed. He's done the fastest lap, 38.8, and he's on the fastest lap again. He's just looking for any space to get past. We'll get in the car. Here we go. Coming up to the second to last corner. We're late onto the brakes. We're down onto the apex. The car is sideways. We've maintained it. There comes King Shot on the inside of us. We brake too much. We give King Shot a little tap, but not enough to send him off, and we stay behind him to fight for another lap. We're just about to start lap 7. Here we go, lap 7. We're in second place with I.R. Graham, 3/10 behind King Shot. King Shot's gone out wide. I.R. Graham's on the accelerator. He's got the DRS open. He's going for the move up the straight. We're half a second ahead of Shadow Rider, who's ahead of Homesick, who's ahead of Alphanut. Oh, it looks like Skyjacker's fallen back a bit. Here's Jokers. He's balled the move. We're on the outside. Can we make it stick? No. King Shot's still there, making it difficult. Shadow Rider's right back into it. It looks like Shadow Rider went wild. No, he's still there. Homesick and Alpha are still fighting back here. There's nothing in between them. Homesick's making the move. He's up the straight. He's into the corner. No, he's gone wide. Alpha's come through. Skyjacker's going to come through. Where's Jokers? Jokers is going wide as well, but he's stayed on the track. Homesick's up back onto in 6th. He's maintained 6th, but he lost the place to Alpha and Skyjacker. Late braking and sliding in that corner. Went out wide, and the 2 monster boys come through. King Shot still in 1st. I agree, but King Shot's lost it. He's lost the back end. Is he keeping hold of it? He's in the dust. He's trying to get back to the track. Shadow Rider's through. Alphanut's through. Skyjacker's through. Where's Homesick? There's Homesick. He's coming through. Oh, poor King Shot. All that hard work. We've got 3.5 minutes left of this race. He's got to do it all again. Behind, we can see him move between Jokers and Koi Carp. These two are in a fight. Fighting each other. The lovely Vodafone Subaru. This is the Philips Subaru. And Noxie behind them, watching, looking for a place. It's there. Up ahead then. I.R. Graham's taking the lead from, well, it was King Shot, but King Shot's fallen way back. He went wild in the corner. Shadow Rider tracking I.R. Graham, not letting him get away. He was winning in a second. There we can see the 2 monsters, Alpha and Skyjacker. 3rd and 4th, second podium for Alpha today, if he can maintain it. It's not a bad day's work, especially the amount we've seen him getting clouted. He must be feeling that's a good reward for the amount of hits he's had to take. Skyjacker on the edge as always. It's exciting racing, but we're back in the wet and that edge is very slim. So Homesick in 5th. He's 1.8 seconds behind Skyjacker and 2.8 seconds ahead of King Shot. King Shot fell hard when he fell. He'll be disappointed, but he's got nothing to be disappointed about. There's Koi Carp trying to get past Jokers, and Noxie's catching him up. The race here between these guys. Oh, I thought I pressed that, sorry. There's Koi Carp maintaining 8th. Head of Noxie behind Jokers. Up ahead then, I.R. Graham. 1.5 seconds. We've got 1.5 minutes left of this race. It's just coming around to start his 9th lap. Shadow Rider in 2nd. Got a bit of a penalty. I think some people have got to read the briefs about where to spend. Oh, they spent the penalty on this straight anyway, between turns 1 and 2, because of picking up a penalty in that last corner. Alpha in third. Skyjacker still in fourth, only a second behind Alpha. Looking great in the monster liveries on those Subarus. Homesick's coming back at him though. He's not letting him get away. King Shot looks like he's falling to Jokus. Noxie, Koikarp's had a bad one. He's ended up behind Noxie and Jokus. Jokus has gone wide. Noxie's looking. But Jokus maintains his position on track. King Shot, 5.5 seconds behind Homesick in 6th place. He's had a race today. He's had 3 massive races today. It's been unbelievable. IR Graham leading the race by 2 seconds. So it's not had it all his own way. He's not been able to run away with it. Homesick's got the fastest lap, so I believe there will be points for fastest laps. There usually is in our championships. There's Shadow Rider, led part of this race. He's done a great race there to stay in second. Third, Homesick. Oh no! Oh, let me see if we can find anything here, because we don't know what's happened here. No, Homesick's already ahead of me at this point. Well, I don't know how Homesick got ahead of these 2 guys, but he has. So that's bizarre. I apologise, I missed the move. Probably missed more now. There we go. Sorry, I missed the end. So IR Graham's 1, Shadow Rider 2nd, Homesick 3rd, Alpha 4th, Skyjacker 5th, King Shot 6th, Joker 7th, Noxie 8th, and Koikarp 9th. Congratulations, IR Graham, up 8 places. What's that? Did he win both wet races? He did. He's our Rainmeister for tonight. But there's been other guys. Alpha with his podium in the first round, and a great race in the 3rd round. They've all done amazingly. IR Graham's your winner of the 3rd race of round 1 at the Red Bull Ring. Shadow Rider is in 2nd. Homesick 3rd. He's had a great round, hasn't he? He's been thereabouts. Him, King Shot, IR Graham. These are guys to watch out in the table in the championship, followed by Alpha Nut, Skyjacker, King Shot, Jokus, Noxie, Koikarp. We lost a few people along the way. Hopefully they'll be back next week. I'm going to be live again on Thursday with the WRX Championship Challenge. It's been a great 3 races. I've really loved it. And next week it's going to be a 1-hour race at Nürburgring. So that'll be a totally different beast itself. It'll be fuel stops and tyre stops, I'm sure. I've had a ball on this new channel, on the VRC channel. Check us out at www.virtualracersclub.co.uk. It's easy to use. I can use it from my phone, and I can't use anything technical. So check us out. Come and sign up. Come and sign up to some of our leagues. At the moment there's a Lord of the Drivers league signing up for Sunday nights. That's interesting. It's going to use all the class of cars. I think at the moment that's the only thing signing up. Everything's running down. But come along and watch the space, because there's always new things starting up as things finish. They usually have a couple of weeks break with just testing lobbies, and then a new championship like this one. It ran for about 6 weeks in the gap because I was part of the test, so I had great fun. Wait until we get to the mud. The mud is more fun than you can possibly even imagine. So I'm waffling. We've covered all our bases. We've plugged the Virtual Racers Club a little bit. I've loved it on this channel. Hopefully they'll let me broadcast here again, even though I lost connection halfway through. It wasn't during a race though, that was lucky. And yeah, we'll call this part 2. And yes, if all being well, I'll be live from here on Saturday evening for the Max 5s. For the final of the Max 5s, it's the last championship. You'll see IR Graham, Jokus, that was here as well. He's in the Max 5s. So Koikarp hosts the Max 5. So come along, check us out. Thanks for viewing us. and keep an eye out for other championships we've got cooking up, because they're going to be great. You have been here with the VRC, and we thank you for your viewing. Cheerio, guys.